Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a video on why I always had these excuses and what are the excuses that I had, you know, regarding the reason of why I was not able to make any YouTube videos or why I did not create any content at all. So here I have summed up of my major excuses on why I did not create any content in YouTube. Number one is I am not experienced enough to talk. I always felt this thing that I was not good enough to talk about a specific thing. It could be anything. It could be simply about life. It could be about maybe staying organized. There was content. I had a lot of ideas. I had a lot of opinions, and I had a lot of observations. But I was always like, I am not good enough. I need more content. I need more experience. I need to learn more about the topic. I don't have enough content about it. So how can I make a point about it? My idea was definitely not to give out suggestions on how can you treat cancer and all. It was general. It was not specific. It could not obviously bring some legal action if someone followed that advice, but still I was like, I'm too young. What do I know about life? And I was always in this mindset of tomorrow I will be better. Tomorrow I will be in a better position to make an opinion on the topic. So that was always there, and that was the major reason that I had when it comes to why I did not make any YouTube videos. I was always like, I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. But still, I felt like tomorrow I might gain better experience. Tomorrow I will have more knowledge about it. Tomorrow I will be in a better place. So that was the number one reason that I felt that I was not good enough. That's number one. Number two is I do not have a perfect setup. This is the most common excuse when it comes to why people not make any YouTube videos or why people don't create content for that matter. It could be I do not have a light. Still, I do not have a perfect light setup. I have arranged some umbrella here. I do not have good quality tripod. It may trip when I'm recording. And then I do not have a perfect setup for mixing sound. I do not have a camera at all. I'm recording this in my iPhone 6s, and again, it is at least a 4-year-old technology, and crazy excuses regarding the gear. This mic, I have bought at least 3 to 4 mics. Just I wanted to get started, and still I'm like, no, this is not the perfect one. It is still catching the sound, whatever is externally available. Especially light settings were a reason, and even clothes. I was like, will I look like an old fashioned if I wore a shirt? I was so much conscious about it. And then when it comes to t-shirt, if I wear t-shirt, would I look too much lean? Crazy reasons were there. Crazy enough. I think they were crazy, but still I know they were crazy reasons, but still I used that as an excuse. So that was the second reason, that I do not have a perfect setup. I do not have a studio. I do not have a good looking background. That was always a reason. There is no perfect background. If your content is going to be towards motivation, if your content is going to be towards getting better, have a professional setup, get some books. I was debating on it. I don't have a perfect chair. I always had this excuse that I need an office chair because you can't sit for a long time. It is crazy. It is just crazy. But, still it's an excuse. And that has been a reason why I have been not able to record any video from at least 5 to 6 years. Easily. That's number two. I do not have a perfect gear. I do not have perfect audio. I do not have perfect video recording equipment. Excuse. Number three is fear of judgment. To be honest, if I have to tell, the most important of all of these, which is really hard to break and which is real, and that is the fear of being judged by the outsiders. We are a very big family. Like, if I have to count, I can easily go till 500 members of the blood relations that I have. Not that I have 500 brothers and sisters. Um, our family is really large, and the interconnections are, to be honest, very strong, which is a good thing. It is a good thing that you know a lot of people. But the disadvantage of that is fear of judgment. I always feared that I will be judged. Oh, he thinks that he is good enough to make videos, and he thinks someone would listen to his shitty talks. That was always a reason for me, and I was like, no, I don't want to be judged, man. So exposing myself to judgment was a very major reason. Even the immediate family members, I feared that they might judge, and then the family members whom I rarely visit or I rarely have contact with, I felt like I might be judged by them too. What if tomorrow someone sees a video and is like, oh, you're that guy creating? I don't know, maybe as I'm an introvert, that would add up. Like, I don't know about extroverts, how to handle this. But yeah, fear of judgment was a true excuse. Might be, especially at the career point that I'm in. I just felt like, oh, after studying so many things, after studying biotechnology for almost 6 years and working at a Fortune 500 company and then doing an MBA, all he ended up was doing YouTube videos. So that was the thing that I was conscious about, which always was an excuse for me to not make YouTube videos. And then number 4 is I had other important things. This is one of the biggest thing. Now that you are out of excuses and you have got a somewhat good setup, if not the perfect setup. I was about to tell perfect setup, but again, it is just an aim. It would be a vision of someone, but that could not. Perfection is never a reality. You're going to have something or the other not right, and start with what you have. It took. I was aware of it. It's not like I was not aware that I can start with this setup. I was just waiting for 1% improvement, 2% improvement, which led to 100% non-productivity. I was not creating any content. So in this struggle, in this race of making things 1% better, which would be good, I made 100% no content, no productivity. And that's some crazy thing to think about. It would also be a thought for food, I think. So I always had these important things, like might be, it may be like my favorite YouTuber Gary Vaynerchuk or Graham Stephan might have uploaded a video, and that is the most important thing for me to do. Go and watch it. Go and watch it completely. Or it could be like my project. I have to work on my academic project, and once I'm done with that, I will start making YouTube videos. Always these excuses or a lack of energy, or oh, what if I look like I have just woke up from sleep? So that was a major excuse. Again, I had other important things to do. I'm just looking at my laptop and looking here on my laptop. So I was always like, I have these important things to do, I have other things to do. It could be any silly thing. It could be any silly thing. That the most common thing that I encountered nowadays, especially when we are in lockdown, and this thing that people are not allowed to leave their house unless it is extremely essential due to a serious illness that's doing rounds here. So it was always like, I will do it in tomorrow. I will do it in morning. And when morning comes, I might look. I just I just woke up from sleep, and I don't know, man. I did not make any video. There was zero productivity that day. And then when it's night, I'm like, I will make it in the morning. And then when it's actually morning, and I'm like, okay, you're anyway going to look the same way that you'd always. I would be concerned about the voices that you might be listening from the background, the normal chores of the house. Chores or chores? Crazy reasons, man. And that's number 4. And number 5 is cringe conscious. I don't know if seriously it's now too. What if the content that I create is just cringe-worthy, trying hard to make some point, not focusing on camera because you're camera shy, I don't know, or else just staring at the camera, I don't know. All these reasons, all these excuses, man. Might be the next video would be why I decided to record and why I decided to make videos. But anyway, these are my excuses. Is this video going to bring value to anyone? I don't know. This is something that will bring value to me, inshallah. I think, God willingly, I will be able to make something out of this, man. So that's it. What do I even tell at the end of video if I even posted this? I don't know how much I'm going to cut, how much I'm going to post. I have no idea, man. But anyway, this is it. Thank you, and see you later.